Hello, in this video I will show you how to validate a form with JavaScript. So we're going to make a basic HTML page. So open and close the HTML tag, the head tag, and the title tag. So the title will be form validation, CharnyCoding. Then we close the title tag and the head tag. Okay, now here we are going to open and close the body tags, and in the body we're going to add a form. So form, there won't be an action, so no method. So we're going to add a onSubmit event to this form. So the onSubmit event is called when the form is about to be submitted. So we're going to return the value that will be returned by the check form method. Then we close the form, and in this form we're going to add one text box, one label, and one submit button. So the first is the text box. So input, the type of this input is text. The ID of this text box is user, and we're going to add handler event to this text box. The handler event is called when the text box loses focus. So we're going to call the check user method. Then we'll close the input. Here we're going to add a label. So label, the ID of this label will be label user. This label won't have any value, so close it like that. Then we're going to add the submit button. So input type is submit. The value of this button, this submit button, is submit, and that's it. Okay, here we're going to add no new line. Okay, so the form looks like that. Okay, here we're going to add the script. So the type of the script is text JavaScript, like that, and close the script tab. Okay, here we're going to add two functions, the check form function and the check user function. So we'll start by the check form function. So function check form. Okay, here we're going to check if everything is okay in the form, and if everything is okay, we're going to submit the form. Else we're going to show a message saying that the form is invalid. Okay, so here we're going to add a new variable. So variable user will be equal to document dot get element by id. The id of this text box is user. So the user variable will be the value of the user text box. So document get element by id user dot value. Okay, then if the value of the user text box is has more than 5 characters, then it's okay. Else the form will be invalid. So if user dot length is less than 6, so it's less than 5. So if user dot length is less than 5, then we're going to show a message box. So alert message. The message will be invalid username. Okay, then we're going to return false. So the form won't be submitted since we return false. So else, if the length has more than 5 characters, we're going to return true. Okay, then here we're going to add the check user function. So function check user. Here we're going to retrieve add the user variable like we did in the check form function. So var user is equal to document dot get element by id user dot value. Okay, so user is the value of the user text box. Okay. Here we're going to add a new variable, so variable element. This variable will be the label element. So command dot get element by id. The id of the label is label user. Okay, so element will be the label user label. So here we're going to check if user dot length has more than 5 characters, like we did in the check form function. Okay, so if the user length has less than 5 characters, then we're going to change the label value and put the color of the label to red. So element dot inner HTML. So the inner HTML is the value of the label, so the text between the two label tags. So the label will show invalid username, and it will show invalid username in red. So element dot style dot color will be equal to red, and else if the user length has equal or more than 5 characters, we're going to change the text of the label to valid username, and valid username will be in green. So element dot style dot color equal to green. Okay, now I guess we could test that. Okay, so we're going to save the save it. So I will save it in this folder. So form validate dot php. Then I'm going to go on my localhost. I'm using WAMP server for this. So CharnyCoding tools and form validate. Okay, so we're going to test it. So if the username is test, the handler event, so it show invalid username. And okay, so if the user has more than 5 characters, so test valid username in green. And if we send submit, click on the submit button with an invalid username, it show a text box saying invalid username. Else it refresh the page. So that's it. I hope you learned something in this tutorial, and I hope my English was not so bad. And if you like my tutorials, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. So just click on the subscribe button, and you can also check my others video. So I think that's all. So I also need some suggestions for my next videos, so you can post them as comments to my others video. So that's it. Bye.